Did you know that someone once saved my contact on their phone as parasites? Here's what happened. I saw from inferiority complex while growing up. I was the type of person that loved, would I say, attention? But I love friends, I love people around me, I love making friends and all of that. And so I made this friend. I was pretty excited about it because I get very excited when I meet new persons for the first time. And so one thing I do, I tend to call a lot, chat up the person, how you doing, want to hang out and all of that. And I didn't know that it was becoming a burden. Probably the feeling wasn't mutual, right? So in the process of doing that, trying to make friends, keep the friendship going, I didn't know it was becoming bothersome for the person. Only for a few weeks later I got the report that, oh wait, is this your number? It so happened that someone checked through the person's contacts and phone and discovered and my number was saved as parasite. It was like, Gloria, is this your number? And I was like, yes. Wow, it was saved as parasite. And I was so shocked. These are several instances that happened to me, and these were what made me go deep into inferiority complex. I was body shamed. I get comments like, oh, you're too slim, oh, the braid is going to take you away, and all of that. You walk like someone that does not have bone in your body. Like that, and so many comments kept coming. I was passing through a particular place and some girls just stood and were like, how can you have this kind of shape and body and you're going to this particular church? What's that? And it wasn't like they were saying it behind my back. I could hear them. They were saying it as I was passing by, and I was like, what's all this? I usually get agitated when I get to a new place. I just feel like, oh, everybody in this place is more intelligent than I am, more beautiful than I am, better than I am, and all of that. And that's actually happened more because I experienced a lot of failures while growing up. I failed my secondary school exams, like my WAEC, failed a couple of times. I failed my junior WAEC a couple of times, and that made me lose my self-confidence, lose my self-esteem. And so all these words that kept coming, it's like I kept taking everything in one after the other. And so it's just like I built this notion around myself that, oh, I wasn't good enough. I became so afraid of exams. Before I wrote any exams, I feel like, how am I even so sure that I was going to pass it? But in all this, one thing that helped me overcome was prayer. And why I thought about all this, I knew it wasn't a good place to stay, and I knew I had to do better. And so I took it to God in prayers. I prayed about it. I opened up my heart, I prayed about it. And another thing I did, I tried to become very aware of myself. And that is when I tell myself that, girl, you're beautiful. I stopped trying so hard to impress people. I started building my self-confidence, blocking the negative thoughts out of my head. So when some persons, even till now, people still make those comments of, oh, you're so slim, oh, the funny thing of how people think that's only fat chubby people that is body shame. But I tell you, slim people are too, because by the time you keep repeating, oh, you're too slim, it's start getting into your head, right? And then you start brooding and thinking about it. People have their opinions, right? People will always have their opinion, but that does not define me. That's not who I am. Another thing that I did was have good association. I have this friend of mine right now that one thing this person does is like, encourage me. I post a picture and the person's like, wow, this picture is so fine, why are you so fine, and stuff like that. And the person just keeps reminding me of, you're good enough, you're doing your best. And even when I do wrong, they tell me, right? When I have not given my best to something, I get to know about that, right? One thing I did was filter my friends. I took a step back when I noticed that the kind of friends I had at a particular time of my life were the ones that I was trying to impress. So I took a step back and I filtered my friends, and I tried to build this good association of people around me, that helped me build my self-confidence. Another thing that helped me was mentorship. I can praise my mentor from now to tomorrow because of how he has helped me. Sometimes I get messages like, wow, you're doing a great job, wow, you are the best. And I remember a particular time that I was brooding over something I did in the past, and I was like telling my mentor, I was like, oh, I should have done this like this, I should have done this like that. And then my mentor was like, you know, the way you did it was the best you could have done at that point in time, and so you did your best, so stop thinking about it. And you know, it just kind of encouraged me that yes, I gave it my best, I gave it my all at that point in time. And so mentorship really helped me. So if you are in my shoe right now, that you have or you're going through this inferiority complex, I just want you to know that it happens, and you're human, and it's not weird, it's not awkward. But one thing you shouldn't do is stay in there. You should try to come out of it, and you could use these key things, these things I said can also help you to overcome from that inferiority complex. I stated the prayer, stated building good relationships, I stated mentorship, stated self-awareness. These are things that helped me, and I'm so sure and I believe that it will help you too. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.